Welcome to my channel, 4K Rare Coins. Sparkles here, you'll discover the world's rarest and most beautiful coins in stunning 4K quality. From ancient treasures to modern rarities, we show every detail, every shine. Bells subscribe now and join the journey through coin history, value, and beauty. Let's explore the world of rare coins, one coin at a time. In 2009, the U.S. Mint did something special to honor Lincoln's 200th birthday and the 100th year since the first Lincoln penny. They did 4 different back designs, each telling a stage in his life. You got one design for a few months before it changed to the next. The first one shows a log cabin and stands for Lincoln's early life from birth to childhood. The next shows young Lincoln reading a book while splitting logs. This is the formative years. Then one shows Lincoln standing in front of the Illinois Capitol, representing when he worked as a lawyer and started politics. The last shows the U.S. Capitol dome under construction, telling about his time as president. These coins are easy to find. Even the rarest of these 4 designs saw over 100 million made. So, most 2009 pennies in your pocket are just worth 1 cent. How much are normal ones worth? If it's a regular zinc penny you find in your change, it's worth just its face value, 1 cent, if it's spent. But if the coin looks new and shiny, that is, in high mint state, it might be worth more. For example, in really good shape grades like MS63 or MS65, some coins sell $4.712. In even better condition, like MS67, they may go for $120 to $300 or more, depending on the design and mint mark. Here is a rough idea, by design and mint mark. Early childhood, Philadelphia or Denver MS67 can be $190 to $300. Formative years, MS67 about $120 to $325. Professional life, MS67 about $160 to $1,000, Denver version is more. Presidency, MS67 about $140 to $190. Older or newer sources show ranges like early childhood, MS67 might be $200 to $850. Formative years, Philadelphia MS67 could reach $450 to $950, MS68 up to $3,500. Professional life, MS67 up to $475, MS68 maybe $2,250. Presidency, Philadelphia MS67 $225 to $475, MS68 maybe $4,700. Coins made in Denver or proofs from San Francisco show similar but slightly different values. These pennies tell a story and are fun for people who like history and little treasures. They mark Lincoln's birth and the long life of the penny. Even though most are common, the handful with mistakes or special finishes make collecting exciting. The more common ones are still interesting but are worth just face value unless they're in mint state. In 2009 the U.S. Mint made 4 types of Lincoln pennies to mark 2 things, 200 years since Lincoln was born and 100 years since the Lincoln penny started. Each penny shows a part of Lincoln's life, from birth in a log cabin, to his youth reading, to his work as a lawyer in Illinois, to his time as president. Each design came out for a few months in turn. Lots of 2009 pennies were made, so most of them are worth just 1 cent. But if a penny looks new and high quality, it might be worth more. In very good condition, some 2009 pennies sell for $7 to $12. In top condition, some are worth $100 to $300 or more, depending on the design and where they were made. For example, one called Professional Life, from Denver in top shape once sold for $1,000 or even more. What really makes a 2009 penny worth extra money are mistakes or special versions. One kind is heavier copper pennies that were not meant to be used, but sometimes they slip into circulation. They weigh about 3.1 grams and can be worth $80 or more if they are in excellent condition. Other valuable pennies have mistakes like doubling of images, like Lincoln with an extra thumb, off-center images, cracked dies, misalignment, or being struck on a wrong blank. One extra thumb coin sold for over $1,200, and some others have sold for hundreds of dollars. Here's how you can check your loose pennies. Find any 2009 penny, look at the picture on the back to see which stage it shows, weigh it with a scale, and inspect it carefully for errors. If you find something odd, clean-looking, or heavy, it might be worth having a professional look at it. People like these pennies because they tell a story and sometimes hide surprises. Most are regular and worth just a cent, but when you find a rare one it is like a tiny treasure. If you're curious, you can get more tools or guides to help you hunt for that next surprise. That's a clear, friendly overview in simple words of the history, value, ways to spot real finds in your change, and why these 2009 pennies matter to coin lovers. Let me know if you'd like a shorter version, help with grading terms, or tools to weigh coins. Here are the main things that give some 2009 pennies extra value. Special heavier copper coins. Some pennies were made as part of a special uncirculated set. Those are all copper, about 95% copper, weigh around 3.1 grams, and not meant for daily use. If one made it into real use, it can be worth up to $82 or more if it's in great shape. The difference in weight, normal ones are about 2.5 g, help spot them. Errors or mistakes in making them. With so many made, errors do happen. Errors make coins worth much more. Here are some to look for. Double die reverse, DDR. One famous variety is that extra thumb, where Lincoln seems to have an extra finger. Only a few known. One sold for about $1,265. Another is called windows and doors, on the presidency design, with doubled columns or building features. Off-center strikes, when the coin wasn't aligned properly, so part of the image is cut off. One got $100 plus if more than 50% off-center. Misaligned dies, where front and back are not lined up. One high-grade misaligned coin from San Francisco sold for $288. Die breaks or cracks, these show as raised lines or blobs. Can sell for $150 to $500, depending on how big and nice they look. Bronze planchets leftover, a few pennies were accidentally struck on old copper blanks. Very rare and quite valuable. Many more types of errors exist, any doubling, cracks, missing parts, weird marks might be worth something. Some coins are listed on eBay for error types, like die cracks or double dies, often at low starting prices, though real sale prices may be higher. How to check your pocket change. Just follow these easy steps. Find a 2009 penny in your pocket. Check the back picture and see which design is on it. Weigh it. A normal zinc penny is about 2.5 grams. If it's close to 3.1 grams, it may be a special copper one. Use a magnifier to look for errors, doubling, off-center strike, cracks, misalignment, weird marks. Think about condition. Is it shiny and new-looking, or old and worn? Better-looking coins are often worth more. If you find something rare, consider getting it graded, by PCGS or NGC, or checked by a knowledgeable coin dealer.